Hey there, people. MaraFan110 here, and welcome to the next episode of What I've Picked Up. It's crazy to think that 3 weeks to about a month has passed already. I don't know, it just really messes me up on how time goes by so fast. But I actually have a decent amount in this episode, just like last time. And something that I haven't done for this series in a little while. I haven't named it like editions, like back a long time ago. Well, a little while or a long time ago. Which one? Um, I guess. All right, scratch that. A long time ago, I did have episodes that are like December edition and January edition and stuff like that. So this episode is going to be June edition. I haven't had an edition in a while, so I'm going to be doing that, or a long time. Ugh, I keep getting mixed up. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, so I suppose the first item that I'm going to be showing off is this thing right here, I guess. Okay, this is going to be a bit different than usual, and I'm all about surprises with this series, so it's going to fit very well. Uh, how do I go about this? Alright, let's just go with it. The first thing that I'm going to be showing off is, let's see if I can get it in the shot, is actually a promotion thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's not exactly a banner, but it's like something that you put over stuff. You know, it's like a little hat, right? You fit it over a structure, and it just sits there. You know, you see like kiosks and stuff like that, and it shows this above it, depending on what you're advertising, I guess, like the new 3DS. So, yeah, this is an advertisement for the new Nintendo 3DS XL, open a new World of Gaming on February 13th, and then in the little box on the side, there's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, and if I can get this right, I'm not quite sure if I can, but let's see. Yeah, I suppose this is good. Just bring it back the tiniest bit. Alright, so, yeah, I actually went to my local Toys R Us, and Nintendo representatives come around there, and whenever they can to do new things, and I'm just like, hey, can I have that? I've already told you my story on how I know these representatives, and I get some pretty sweet stuff from them sometimes, and they're just like, yeah, go for it. You can just take it. We don't care. Um, they let me take stuff quite often. I've known these reps for about a couple years now, actually, so they know who I am, and they know my name, they know that I love this stuff, and they just give it to me. They don't really give a crap. The next thing that I'm going to be showing off, it sort of follows the same vein as this, kind of, not 100%, but kind of. It's not sold to people, it's just for advertising purposes, stuff like that. I was also given something else, and it is, it's not one of these, and it's not a banner either. It's more of a poster that advertises. So the next thing is an advertisement for Puzzle and Dragons Z plus Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition. Free Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition demo. Available on Nintendo eShop. There we go. Focus camera. Lot better, thank you. 2 massive puzzle adventures in one game pack. Mild fantasy violence and suggestive themes. But yeah, as you can see, this thing looks flat out gorgeous. It was kind of hard taking this home. It was actually raining when I actually got this advertisement, so I didn't want to get this messed up or anything. But I eventually brought it home. There's the back. Nothing wrong with it. No dents, no colors, or anything that's washed out, or what have you. Oh God, it's bright. Why is it bright all of a sudden? Oh, I put the thing in front of the camera. That's my fault. Okay, there we go. All right. Thought I was screwed for a second there. My bad, folks. All right. I guess we can just sort of have that a bit off camera. It can get cut off. It's fine. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is how do I put this? it follows the same rule where you can't buy it in stores, but it's not something that is like this, or how do I put it? It's not exactly like these, but it kind of is at the same time. It's just really hard to explain it. But nevertheless, next thing I'll be showing is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D Jigsaw Puzzle. Now, obviously, people know that, unfortunately, like Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, something that has been with us for a long time is gone. And that is Club Nintendo. Let's make sure not to get in the camera much so the sun doesn't, where the sun don't shine, quite literally. Club Nintendo is gone. It sucks that it is. That is the last Club Nintendo gift, and unfortunately, it's gone. I'll be doing another What I've Picked Up episode about Club Nintendo, but that won't be for a little while, or a while. You know how it is with me sometimes. But just know that I will make an episode of that someday. But yeah, like, as you can see, it's not something that you can buy in stores, right? It's like Puzzle and Dragons and the new Nintendo 3DS XL Majora's Mask promotion as well, where you can't buy it in stores, but it did buy it. Because, like, the Jigsaw puzzle you can buy, or you could buy, I guess, in this case, whereas the other two you couldn't buy, right? You can't buy promotional banners and stuff like that, but you can buy this, but it follows the same rule as in it's not in stores. And now that Club Nintendo's gone, you can't get it normally. So you might as well just go on eBay to get this now since Club Nintendo's gone. Just like those two things. I hope I'm making sense. Well, I am making sense, but I'm trying to explain it the best way possible. Now, to make this even a little more complicated than it already is, the last item that I'm going to be showing you, and it's kind of obvious because there's a little spot there, this thing you can buy in stores, but because of what it is, you can't. The most complicated What I've Picked Up episode ever. Last thing I'm going to be showing you is the Marth amiibo. Now, this may come as a shock to you, hence why I said you can't really get it in stores. How do I... Can I prop it up somehow? Oh, God. Oh, that doesn't look good. You know what? I'll just have to do that. There you go. So, yeah, basically, amiibo, Marth, the Holy Trinity. Y'all know what that is. Nintendo and amiibo, what more can I say? So, you can't really buy it in stores, but you can. I was actually really, really, really lucky. I walked into a store on a whim, just out of complete random, and I managed to see a Marth here, and I snagged it, obviously, as soon as I possibly could. So, yeah, like I said, I was incredibly, incredibly lucky. And so, I guess that's it for this episode. All these items do share the same trait where you can't really get it in stores, kind of. But Marth you can, obviously. It's just amiibo. Amiibo, right? That's the punchline. So, it is kind of complicated on how to explain it. I mean, if you were going to look at all these individual things based on value, it'd be kind of hard to talk about it. They all have different things about them, but at the same time, they're very much alike. So it's hard to really get a grasp on what each of these things do and how they are, and that's it. That's all. I'm going to be blowing myself in the head if I don't stop this now. You guys know what I'm saying. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.